Hey everybody, and welcome to your Indie Snapshot for today. Today, you're probably going to notice that this video is going to be out a bit earlier than most videos that I put out on a daily basis are, and more importantly, it's coming out before Project Zomboid, because that never happens. Project Zomboid's always the first video that comes out, but I'm doing this because of a very special reason. This is Our Darker Purpose, and this is an indie game that I am sad to say I kind of caught on just a little bit late. There's a Kickstarter going on right now, and by the time this video hits, there's only going to be a few hours left behind to fund this thing. As of the time of this recording, they're about $3,000 shy of their goal, and this is one of those special indie games that really deserves the attention that it's currently getting. I know Kotaku literally just posted an article about this minutes before I started recording. Our Darker Purpose is, for all intents and purposes, a roguelike. Very similar to The Binding of Isaac, if I was to compare it to any other roguelike out there. But there's something really special about this game, and we're gonna talk about that as we play. But more importantly, I want you to just kind of pay attention to it and keep in mind as I'm playing that this is a very pre-alpha kind of public build, just kind of show you what the game is going to be about as it goes along. So nothing is final, particularly the way the game is animated, etc., etc. So let's jump into Our Darker Purpose. So immediately we're going to be introduced to a tower. We're going to have two options to choose from. The easier hall of demonstration, which is basically easy mode and hard mode. For the sake of me commentating and playing, I am going to play on easy mode. Now, each one offers these rewards. As you can see, it says rewards, green thing times 2 or green thing times 5. Hard, obviously, if you beat a harder hall, you're going to get more. We'll talk about what those things are used for after we play or die. We're going to go to the easy hall, like I said, for the purpose of myself. Now, immediately, you're going to be greeted with this little girl. The story is we're kind of going through this school, and things have kind of gone crazy in the school, and we're trying to figure out why at the very least. Like I said, the thing you're going to probably immediately kind of see a similarity between, or at least I did personally, is The Binding of Isaac. But there are a ton of differences as well. Primarily, if we take a look down, let's get through this area first, and we'll talk about it. Talk about items. It controls the same way, by the way. WASD moves while the arrow keys do an attack. Now, if we take a look at the bottom of the screen, we're gonna see health, which is 100 health. Instead of showing hearts or whatever, you're seeing 100 health. Well, now what this is gonna allow is more precise damage to be dealt, but it also feeds into the random aspect that the game presents, where you do particularly set of damage, and then you have a chance to critical, which is going to do an X amount of damage, obviously typically between X amount and X amount, if that made sense. We also have, by hitting the spacebar, a rolling maneuver, which speeds us up a little bit and allows us to dodge. It has a small cooldown, but literally it's a second. Q is also going to allow us to drink a juice box, which is basically healing potions, and we can only carry a certain amount of these. So, granted, there is a similarities to Isaac in the way it controls and the way it kind of looks. It also presents some other type of typical RPG stuff like healing potions, kind of combat maneuvers, and a 100 based health system. Another striking thing you're going to notice about this game, or at least I did, these psychic children are a little bit dangerous. We just did a critical hit there, as you can see. One of the striking things that I think is actually a big positive for this game is its art look. Now, recently I did a video about the Yogg, and I said, you know I once fell down a flight of stairs? Yes, you tell the story all the time. Well, look, I can't help being a desk celebrity. Falling down a flight of stairs doesn't make you a desk celebrity. Yeah, alright. What have you done? Some really witty writing in here. Sat in a room while people put things on top of you? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, what I was saying, I played the Yogg, and I recently said that the Yogg kind of had a weird, like, I think I said like a Tim Burton-esque kind of look to it. Incorrect. This has a Tim Burton-esque look to it. This game has such a huge Tim Burton kind of, Tim Burton look to it more than anything else. One of the really cool things I like about the game is actually the enemy design. They're obviously all based off of, like, school children and things you find in, like, a school. Those two children or call them children, were clapping erasers, creating dust clouds, of which you presumably would like to avoid. Another difference between this and Isaac, let's just get out of there. It looks like these chalkboards kind of come to life and act as turrets. Oh god. One of the things this game also does is that the rooms that you're playing in are relatively larger, and they actually vary in size. They mostly are larger with some smaller ones in there, so you're not looking at a typical, like, Isaac room. that you would in normally. It's they vary in size, and provides a lot of unique variety in the way that enemies can move around and the way you need to fight them. So we're gonna move up here real quick and go to a room over here. The game for pre-alpha controls really, really well. This room particularly is huge. A couple of gripes that I have against the game, which are kind of minor, I guess, in for the most part, are its animation quality is obviously very basic. You're looking at a few frames of animation for walking, same thing for rolling. Very janky looking, but you can't really critique the game. Ow, I'm getting wrecked here. You can't really critique the game for that. I'm collecting money, by the way. Yeah, you can't critique the game for that because it's pre-alpha. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, I got distracted. My phone went off there. It's pre-alpha, and you can't really just kind of go at the game for having janky animations or kind of basic art. It is literally the proof of concept that they're giving you for free over at the Kickstarter page to give you, so you know what you're getting into and to see if this is a game for you and if it's a game you want to fund, of which I did. Now, there's a few different, we'll talk about this first. So, another difference between this and Isaac is that there's leveling up system. You gain XP for killing enemies, and when you level up, you have to make a choice, which I think is awesome. You have to choose between 2 books, both of which give you different bonuses. I can reach the Hitchhiker's Guide to Vending Machines, which is going to give me 42 extra health and a 42% discount from vending machines. Or I could choose As I Lay Dying As I Lay Dying, I See the Light, which is going to give me extra damage by 15. I'll be slower, but I'll get extra defense and a +2 light radius, which is, I don't even know what that does. Now, as far as I can tell, much like the levels, the bonuses of the upgrades that you get are randomized. I think I'm going to take the extra health. It's very basic, and I think it's pretty solid. And the discount's actually going to probably end up paying off longer in the long run. Can't anyone in this stupid school aim? I hear you. Oh. If I get hit by one more projectile, I will get really mad. I have no idea what she's using, and she's opening her mouth when she fires, by the way. No idea what it is. Alright, I thought there was going to be more to their conversation, but apparently I'm incorrect. Let's head straight down. That's the boss room. We're not going to go to the boss room quite yet. We'll do a little bit more exploring here. I haven't come across something like an item room. I don't think there are. The way I've seen items gotten is by fighting harder enemies, and you'll know they're harder just by the way they look. And they end up dropping items for you. Well, a couple of desks are going to come to life. Little spider desks. One other thing, there's a red one. Actually, there's a hard enemy over there. They're like mini bosses. They actually have their own health bar. This is Descartes the Clanking. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Alright, he's gonna end up dying soon, hopefully. Oh, I just took some damage here. We can definitely go back to the, what do you call it? To the vending machine after we fight everything here. Okay, I know what that does. I've gotten that item before. That is a damage upgrade, if I remember correctly. I forget what it's called. I think it's Yorick. I think that's Yorick. And that's going to be a good bonus for us here so far. So for a game that is... You ever eat a textbook? What? You know, like someone stored a textbook in your compartment and you ate it. That would go against everything I stand for. Okay. Yeah, like it's just like ... Okay, once. What? We're going to grab Yorick here. He gives us extra damage and attack speed, which is actually a really solid upgrade. We're going to move over here. Oh, we're going to get another item here, too. Got to be a little bit careful. I've actually fought in this room before, so we can actually be really safe by just fighting over here. And this is why you want to do the exploration aspect of the game, too, because before you go to the boss fight room, because you're going to get items that are going to make the boss fight way, way easier for you. Oh, he ended up dying. I have not seen that item before, so I don't know what that's going to end up being. So the game mechanics for being a really early alpha work really well. I mean, they basically talk about in the Kickstarter 10% healing, +1 juice box capacity, and random stat boost for juice box. So every time we take a juice box, we're going to get a random stat boost. That's kind of cool. Let's head up this way. Oh, we're going to get a juice box up there. Ah! Can we just leave? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Alright. Fuck. Alright, let's, whoop. Alright. We're going to take that, and we got a +15 attack speed. Now, I wonder if this is, room dependent. I'm assuming this would be room dependent. Oh, no. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's temporary boost? We still have a couple of rooms to explore, so let's go, at least one room to explore, so let's go check that. Gonna swing down here. I really like the music too. It's suitably creepy for this game, and this game is definitely going for that creepy vibe. Alright, we can go up here. We can, okay, it was a timed bonus, so we can interact with this. We can take, we can spend our money, we can get a juice box, we can get, plus we get disquieting drought, or an orphan's diary. Plus 15 damage, plus 1% lifesteal. Shy Stella's diary, yes, we're gonna take that. We also can pick disquieting drought as well. And that's good, we got 2 items out of that. Let's go to the left a little bit. We're going to get another one of these psychic kids. Nice and easy. 2-shotting them at this point. A few more rooms to explore. Another, we're going to take, okay, we got like, oh god. There's a door down here. Let's see, we got to kind of play it safe here. Let's see if we can roll up. Ow. And we're going to get, ah, fuck. Fuck. Okay, we're just gonna grab this money and run. Oh god, that was painful. Oh god, almost got hit again. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, let's just, let's check out this last room. Then we'll probably end up drinking some juice boxes, spending the rest of the money on healing, on more juice boxes. We got a big guy over here, the eraser, the clappers. Clap on, clap off. Oh, good, we got a juice box over here, actually. Oh god. Okay. Not bad. We got a plus 15 attack speed while we have this on us. Hopefully it'll be useful while we go into this room here. Was mildly. I'm just getting destroyed though. This is a large floor. Something else notable is that these floors are much larger. Minimap in the top right obviously shows where I've been. Whoa, whoa. A little bit of lifesteal, which is nice. We have to do at least 10 though, because it's based on 100, so 1% lifesteal, we need to do a minimum of at least 10 damage for it to take effect. There's still another room down here, which we need to go to. We can definitely do some rolling as well to move us a little bit faster. Looks like those desks were about to have a conversation that I did miss. So obviously it's also going to be good, it's going to be good for us the more damage we do, because the more life we're going to steal if we are going to do more damage. We're going to get Descartes, the clanking again, which is nice. He's going to go down pretty quickly now. I don't know what that... I know what that is, but I don't know what that does. I haven't gotten this item yet, so let's grab it. The shots ricochet now. Oh, that's kind of cool. Calculates angles. That's good. Whoever's playing right now is really good. Oh, thanks. Playing? Playing what? The player. They're confident. Great timing. Make good tactical decisions. I have no idea what you're talking about. Me either. I just say such randomly. I'm a poet. That's... The writing, again, is really funny. I enjoy it immensely. I really wish I had discovered this game earlier to show you guys. I feel like a lot of you would probably enjoy this kind of game. What else do I want to talk about? So the music is really good. The controls are really solid. I'm really excited to see what they come up with. They have a cool, unique system of leveling. It's a good mix of something like Zelda, as they even say it on their Kickstart page. It's a very cool mix of Zelda, Isaac, and just general roguelikes with leveling up, randomized dungeons and bosses and whatnot. Really, really neat. Whoop, we're just going to swing down here. We're going to go fight the boss. Alright, first boss fight. We're going to be fighting the same one that I fought before. Frothy the Dragon. We can actually probably take a juice box and take a nice bonus while we fight him. At least for a little while. Now, Frothy I had a bit of trouble with the first time around. But as I learned his attack pattern, where he kind of just floats around for a bit, and there's fire on the ground, he really isn't... He's really just a target to hit. He isn't so much... He's not so much a threat as there's the fire on the ground. So the fire on the ground is where you want to pay attention. We could probably take another juice box and take another attack speed up with it. It's going to help us fire a little bit faster. Going to dodge into the hole in the floor. I have a hard time kind of just avoiding the fire. Now, he does cause damage apparently, so... But he's not going to be too hard to kill. There we go, we killed him. Let's grab this notebook. Converts next 3 attacks to flurries of paper on use. Okay, it's a use item. So we defeated Frothy. We earned 2 green credits for it. We'll show you what that is in a bit. We're going to hit enter to continue. Now we have the incomplete clock room. It's a bonus demo level. The halls of demonstration are meant to be closed off from the other floors of the manor. As Frothy disintegrates in front of you, however, a piece of the wall comes loose, exposing a hastily blockaded staircase behind it. The demonstration areas always were a little shoddy. Tools litter the steps, suggesting that whatever may be waiting at the top isn't quite finished yet. Probably a piece of concept art, you think, or a set of storyboards. Nothing too difficult. You're glad you told all your friends and neighbors to fund the Kickstarter. It'll be fun to see this area when it's done. It's strange, though, that someone has made such an effort to seal it off, and that ticking stranger is stranger still. So we're gonna go fight this mysterious bonus room, of which is a bonus boss, essentially, for the Kickstarter demo. But they're gonna load up. And he is Sandar's the timekeeper here. Whoa. Now, he's got a cool mechanic where if we stand in here, these bubbles, time speeds up, so we shoot faster, and we kind of make the boss fight go a little quicker, which is also really nice. Especially since this guy takes a ton of damage. And I haven't beaten him yet. He is very difficult because he has a phase 2 here afterward, where he starts kind of randomly spawning these gears that act kind of like mines. But he's kind of a cool mechanic, and he looks really good. I can't really kind of stress how good and how much I love the art of this game. It is a cool looking game. Obviously, like I said, inspired by Tim Burton, but it works so well. Now he's going to be kind of a problem. We're going to get an attack speed bonus when we take this juice box, though. And we can actually sit up here. And it seems like when we activate it, it shrinks. Or at least it looks like it's actually only a limited time that stands there. Something we want to probably try and hit as fast as we can. We're going to hit that. Oh, phase 3? Oh god, oh lord, oh god, okay. We need to be very, very careful. Oh god, we'll take a juice box here. We only have one juice box left now. So we gotta be very careful, very, very careful. But this is the farthest I've gotten in this fight so far. By a long shot. Oh god, let's just avoid trying to get hit by the gears. Alright, we're gonna go back to this, I think. Yep, okay. Okay, we should probably move a little bit more. We might be able to beat him off. We just gotta beat him off. That's not what I meant to say, but you know what I meant, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we have no more juice boxes. We only have 6 to 1 life left. We have to be very, very careful. Play it super, super safe. I'd like to get him back into that other mode. Yeah, this one. Because I have an easier time dodging the projectiles this way. And it seems I'm better off standing off on the side over here. Because I can kind of still maneuver away into the holes of the attack while maintaining the extra speed from standing in this bubble for the most part. And it looks like we're going to kill him, which we did. Wow. Congrats on defeating Sandar's Timekeeper. If you enjoyed this demo and want to play more, please support us on the Kickstarter. And we earned 5 green credits. Alright, we got a passing grade. Alright, so that's the demo, right? There's a harder one we could play if we wanted to. Not gonna right now. So, as I said, as you play certain rooms and gain these credits, you can spend them. It's kind of like money or experience. You go to the class schedule, which we go to, and here is everything that's given. So I already had one. We go to language and literature, and what this gives, buying this upgrade costed me 2 credit balances. And what it did was give me, juice box gives me 10% more healing, which is really nice. I also have a few more to choose from. The dialects of the Precious Warlock, I deal 5% more damage versus Capulets, whatever enemy that is. Well, I'll have to figure that one out as we play. Great Explorers of the Doomed Orphanage Era, plus 5% movement speed. Nuclear Physics for 8-year-olds, adds 2% base damage. And that's it. So it has this really cool leveling up kind of mechanic to it, where as you play and you gain more things, you can go and spend them on these bonuses to to give to your character as to make them unique and make them more fun. It's almost like customizing your Isaac character. You know, taking parts of Maggie or taking parts of Samson and putting them on Isaac. Now, if we're gonna buy one here, we'll take the 5% or 2% base damage. That sounds really good. And we'll also take, I don't care, we could buy all of them if we really want. The cool thing is you can only take 3 upgrades per section. So language and literature section, which we're in right now, we can only take 3 upgrades. As it's like math and science, you can get 3, 3, and 3, which is really kind of cool because you can make this very custom kind of character. And I would like to see a random element. We can hit a random button and it gives you all random bonuses and perks. These are like a perk system. I think that's the word I've been searching for all this time. And that is generally what our Darker Purpose is, a roguelike in the same or similar vein as Isaac, with its own unique twist, throwing in a perk system, a leveling up system, as well as an item system and an upgrade system. It is just one of those rare indie games that I am very upset I kind of came across later, because I would have liked to get the word out about this game sooner. But that's why this game, I'm putting this video much earlier than I normally would. Don't worry, Zomboid will be coming out today. It'll just be out later. And you should very, very, very much go support this game if this is at all your type of game. If you're worried about the animation or the gameplay, you've got to keep in mind this is a pre-alpha demo put out there merely for you to try out to see if it's your type of game. And, you know, you're going to have a few hours left before the Kickstarter starts, or ends. I would suggest going download the demo and playing it yourself. It may not look, like I said, beautiful yet, but it plays wonderfully, and there's a lot of potential. Has a lot to work on, of course. A few things that I think interrupt the flow of the game. Mainly being the animation, the size of the rooms, how many enemies can be in rooms. That's kind of some of my complaints, is that some of the rooms can be a little too cluttered with enemies, but those are so small for what this game could potentially be. So go check it out. Thank you guys so much for checking out this indie snapshot with me. I know it's been a bit of a longer one, but it's been well worth it, and I will see you all next time.